All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's that time to step in the ring with the greatest tag team in podcast history. Just Freaking Wrestling, the JFW podcast, hosted by Travesty.
I'm Dizzle J.
And if it sounds like I'm yelling, it's because I'm really excited because we are finally back again.
Finally back.
If I had $1 for every time I said we are finally back.
You know, life just sucks sometimes and hands the raw deal, and it just sucks sometimes.
Well, yeah, and of course, obviously with the holidays happening and everything, I started a new job in December. It's just been really hard. As much as we really want to do this on a weekly basis, just really hard to actually do it. But we are back. At least we're getting a recording done.
Yes.
So first podcast of the new year, season 2,
2019.
Can't remember what number this is, but
it doesn't even matter.
I'm embarrassed to even see what number it is. To be honest with you,
it's got to be like 30 something, right?
Season 2.
Season 2. Maybe episode 3.
God, I'm gonna look real quick. Holy shit!
I was bound and determined not to let this die. I mean, there's many times we had text back and forth. Are you sure? Yes. We will get it there. We will get there. We will get there. I don't want to let it die. I had a lot of fun coming over here and doing this and shooting the shit about wrestling.
So this is episode 3.
See, I told you.
Oh, season 2 that started in August. Holy shit, we are bad.
We're not contractual bound to anything.
No, but this is episode 40 overall.
No, this is episode 40
overall.
That's a milestone.
Yeah, so I mean, in 10 episodes, we'll hit 50. So I'm assuming by December at the rate we're going.
2020 episode 50.
But no, we're back. This is only episode 3 of season 2, which sucks, but we will work on getting better at that.
Oh yeah,
we'll definitely work on it. Get something figured out because there's so much going on in wrestling today, and we don't want to be the last people to talk about stuff, especially things that happened a while back. That we don't want to be like, oh, we already heard about that. But luckily, when it comes to us, it's not all just mainstream wrestling. It's also the independents that we talk about. So we'll talk a little bit about the upcoming SCW show, which we don't know a whole lot about because they try to keep the match card kind of quiet until probably the week of. So we don't really have the match card yet.
Well,
but
we did Maverick Cage and who was the other guy? RK Savage or something like that.
For what?
It looked like they already had a title match set up.
I don't know. I just pulled the notes out, man. We'll get to it. Don't worry. We'll get to it. We'll get to that. We're going to talk a little bit about the up-and-coming AEW, which is pretty exciting.
It's super exciting. I just love that there's new competition coming out there for WWE, and it's just maybe we'll get another spark with the WCW versus WWE, where they're just going to put on such amazing matches, and it's going to be a wrestling revolution again. I can feel it.
Yeah, and like when you hear like wrestlers talking everything about like show like wrestling companies compared to WWE, even though they don't they're not at that pinnacle that WWE is, it's always good to have competition.
I think the problem that wrestlers have with WWE is that the schedule is so heavy,
and
I mean that they're on the road, I believe 350 days out of 365.
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
It's something crazy.
Unless you're Brock Lesnar, then you're like 4.
Yeah, you get 4 days a year, Brock Lesnar.
Like 4 days a year. Highest paid guy. Still Universal Champion.
Still Universal
Champion. Again.
My
God. Yeah, because last time we were on, I think we talked about the whole Roman leukemia coming back. I think
that's about the last show we did was with and then the heel turn of Dean Ambrose, which... the Dean Ambrose Seth Rollins thing has really kept me interested in Raw only for that fact. Yeah,
because I can't remember too much the last time we talked. I mean, we know that Daniel Bryan is champion over on SmackDown.
Yep.
I can't remember if we spoke about that. I just, oh my God, October. It's just, it doesn't even feel like it's been that long.
No, it doesn't. It actually feels longer.
Doesn't see to me it feels shorter. Yeah. Like I thought our last show was like right before like Thanksgiving, like only maybe about 5-6 weeks ago. I wasn't thinking.
It's been October?
Yeah, it's been like October, like literally 3 months from today.
So we never talked about Evolution then, did we?
No.
And then since then, no, did we do? Because Jim the Anvil died.
We talked about that. Yeah.
We talked about that.
Yeah, I think the last, since no one's obviously going to listen to this anyways.
We can do whatever we want. We do whatever we want anyway.
Let me see if I can look at that, because I don't know how I did the show notes on the show, but I know we did a prediction show, and I think that was on SummerSlam. No, that was fucking August.
October.
Yeah,
it'd be, something. It had to be Evolution.
I don't remember. We might.
See, to me, the whole when Anvil died, I think they should have taken Natalia.
An animal died.
Anvil
died. Okay.
Anvil.
Okay, they don't. Okay, animal. Okay, go on.
Did I say animal? Did I say animal?
It sounded like you said animal.
Yeah, whatever. Bird Box.
The greatest movie in. No, I'm just kidding. That dumpster fire.
I heard there's a lot terrible about that movie too.
I heard so many people were obsessed with it, but once someone told me like it was kind of a reference to everything going on political in the United States, kind of like lost complete interest in it.
There's always stuff like that too, though.
It doesn't need to be.
No,
not everything has to be. Sandra Bullock is a bitch.
They also say that it's like a lot like The Happening.
Okay,
that's what I was told. I haven't watched it. Mental Mary watched it. She said it was great, but
how is Mental Mary?
Oh, she's still off her rocker.
Yeah, I'm surprised that she hasn't come on yet.
She's actually working today. I think she's wanting to do the show with us, and I think that'll be good for us. Have a female perspective of lame wrestlers liked, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let's see here. So, season 2, episode 2, we are back again. Okay. We're back.
We're back again.
Show notes, season 2, episode 1. The boys are back after a brief hiatus from the show. Travis and Dizzle J have returned with all the fun you have been missing. They discuss their predictions for SummerSlam, NXT TakeOver, Mae Young Classic, the upcoming SCW show, and of course, a little of everything else.
That was August.
That was August 18th, and then 2 months later. Okay, so we haven't been around weekly like promised, but I assure you we'll be around more often. Join us as we predict Evolution. Okay, so we did do the predictions of Evolution.
Okay.
So we did predict that. We can do the results on that. That's fine. I don't give a fuck. Talked wrestling. I guess I spelled that wrong. Only way we can. Don't forget to check out Dizzle J's Match of the Week, which we are bringing back.
Yes.
Which is posted on our Facebook page. If you're a local indie wrestler and you want your bio up on our website, contact us to make it happen. They don't contact us for that.
Nope.
They do not.
I think we need to have a tech team.
Like an intern.
Yeah.
You're like an intern.
We've been discussing the intern idea for a while.
And yet no one takes us up on it.
No.
Blows my mind.
But, what's just going to have to happen is just when my kids get old enough to start doing stuff, they're going to be our intern.
Well, yeah, I mean, we do have the JFW website and everything. Tonight's main event's got nothing because wrestling companies are saying us their shit. Tales of the Tape, we do got a couple wrestlers on here. Andy Black, Ban X, Eric Edwards, Paradox. The freaking club talks about us. Nothing.
We need a new photo.
Did you see the photo I posted up on our Facebook, right?
I did like that. That's an old photo.
Yeah, that's 9 years ago, 2009.
Was that on our way to SmackDown or something? We took that photo?
Yeah, because it was when you, me, Becca, and Liz, Becca, Liz, and Timmy all went to, I think it might have been Raw. I don't remember Raw. It was either Raw or SmackDown. I can't remember what show, but it was up in the Allstate Arena. Yeah. I think we actually went to 2 shows together. Not at the same time, back to back, but I think there were 2 different shows we did.
I know we went to a house show. I think we went to a house show at one point in time. And I think SmackDown, because I went to Raw before. I don't think I've been to another Raw.
It definitely wasn't a house show. We did go to a house show for WWE once, but this was different. Because I think the house show one, I think Alicia was with us.
Yes.
Yeah.
The house shows apparently have been phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
Gio went to a house show, said, I was talking to him about it. He said it was amazing. My uncle just went to a house show, last week, 2 weeks ago? In Chicago, said it was amazing.
Yeah, they're actually doing like more cage matches and shit like that.
They're
now
having championship matches and stuff like that.
Yeah. So well, fuck it. Let's go over the let's go to the Evolution results from 3 months ago. And
we don't have our predictions posted anywhere, huh?
No, but we should remember. Yeah, we should. We'll just be honest about it because
I'm pretty sure I probably lost.
Oh, fuck yeah.
I don't have the text. I switched phones, so I don't save the text.
Nah, I don't. So, oh, God, I'm not gonna lie. I don't remember what I picked.
Yeah, see, I don't remember what
It don't matter. Fuck it. We don't have to. You guys saw Evolution, I'm assuming, so fuck it. We won't talk about it.
I still feel like they could have done more at this pay-per-view, though. I feel like if this was my first women's pay-per-view, I would have put a whole hell of a lot more into it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the cool thing was, the girl opening up the show, playing the guitar. That's cool. I would have had... I think they should have shows like that all the time where they have a band and not just WrestleMania.
Yeah, I mean, I did like when they did the Tribute to the Troops a few weeks ago, and they actually had the country singer there. I think it's nice.
I have no idea who he is, but he has a real fucked up haircut.
Yeah, it's like mohawky, like mullet. Mohawk. Like, yeah, it's fucked up.
I'm sitting there, I'm like, I can't get beyond this. Fast forward.
Pass. But no, let's dive into AEW real quick then, so we could at least have something
current.
Yeah, a little bit newer. So, for those of you who don't know, AEW, which is All Elite Wrestling.
All Elite Wrestling.
It's fucking.
It's a brand new.
Yeah,
it's brand new.
You talk about it.
Coming up from a father-son team, or supporting it. You have some of the top guys already signing it from the independent scene. I guess anything that's not WWE is independent.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I consider New Japan independent. I don't know if I consider Ring of Honor independent. Really. I mean, I understand where they get that, but to me, New Japan's bigger than WWE. Their stadiums they sell out are huge.
Yeah. No, I don't consider New Japan independent. Ring of Honor I do, just for the fact that it's not on TV.
Not nationally.
Yeah, and it's not these big ass arenas like when Cody did the All In pay-per-view.
Yeah, it was
like if they're consistent like that for pay-per-views and a consistent showing weekly on TV and stuff like that, I would consider that more non-indie. But Ring of Honor I see as being indie.
I'll give you that. And I mean, you got Cody Rhodes who signed, who is probably the top paid indie star at the moment. If I'm not wrong, I'm not sure, but that's what I'd read before. The Young Bucks. Surprise turn with Kenny Omega signing, who was in talks with WWE and in talks with AEW, and the internet reactions like, well, at least he didn't sell out. And you know what? I don't look at it as selling out, man. You put the food on the plate for your family. You do it however you have to do it.
Yeah. So AEW All Elite Wrestling is a promotion founded by the entrepreneurs Shahid and Tony Khan, who also own the Jaguars, as I read earlier about it. Not some knowledge, I know. I read about it. The Young Bucks and Cody Rhodes are their first official signings, which they are also executive producers of it. Brandy Rhodes is the brand officer, which basically she is the Stephanie McMahon of AEW.
I had heard a lot of good things about Cody. That has a lot of his dad's gumption for the business side, so that he'll be able to hopefully handle this, and even after he retires, will probably still be in some kind of form or way one another with the wrestling business. I believe also that Dustin is supposed to come over after he retires and take a backstage role. Is what I heard.
Really?
Yeah, not a wrestling role, backstage role. Even he says he's too old to wrestle anymore.
Yeah. No, I mean, yeah, he would be a lot better behind the scenes. And that's the big thing. I think with all of wrestling, including WWE, is when you get that talent who's been around for about 10, 15 years, it's time to kind of slow down their runs and shit like that. I mean, granted, Randy Orton does have the ability to still wrestle constantly. He doesn't need to anymore.
He doesn't need to, but he still doesn't. I still look forward to seeing Randy Orton.
I'm done with him. I've seen it all.
I mean, there's not much he's going to be able to pull out now.
I gave up on him the moment he put the screwdriver through Just earlobe and spun it around. And I'm like, yeah, I'm done. I'm done. You're an idiot. It's just...
no tampon down the throat.
Yeah. AEW are looking to trademark certain things like All Elite Wrestling, AEW All Out, All Out, AEW, Double or Nothing, Tuesday Night Dynamite, AEW, Double or Nothing, and several of their logos that are being created.
I kind of like that Tuesday Night Dynamite.
Yeah, I'm assuming that when they do end up getting their TV contract, like I'm going to assume they're going to, that's probably going to be like, what they're going to be shooting for Tuesday night, which wouldn't be too bad because if, from what I'm understanding, if when WWE goes to Fox, that's being moved back to Thursdays.
It's going back. Well, I thought it was going back to Fridays.
Is it going to Friday?
I heard it. I know it's moving from Tuesday, but I thought it was Friday.
Yeah, it's only for like 1 hour, right?
I'm not sure. But NXT is also supposed to come up to FSN though at the same time.
I don't know what's going on with wrestling anymore, man.
So then, with the recent purchase from Disney, bought Fox, so now WWE is going to be working with Disney.
We're never going to have an Attitude Era.
I don't think you're going to have another Attitude Era. I think something is changing, and I think it's already changing.
Yeah, but it's not changing for what it's not the change I want.
Well, no, they're still going to play to the kiddie part of the kids and stuff like that, which I don't think a lot of these other independent shows do. SCW is very family friendly, but does still have that, I want to say, edge to it. That
you think SCW has edge?
A little bit.
Oh.
No. I think
the only edgy thing, and nothing against Southland Championship Wrestling, the only edgy thing I thought they ever did was one of the first shows we went to where Miller gave us Miller Lite. And that was it.
Yeah, I guess so.
They did get a little more edgier when they brought Hunter's son into the mix. Thought that was a little bit cool. And it sucks that we haven't been back to see how that kind of progressed.
Yeah, because his son is kind of a stocky kid.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
He looks like he can throw some up.
He's built like his daddy.
Built like his daddy.
So, just checking.
Yeah, you're good, man.
I want to run through real quick, because we have so much fucking time to do. I'll just run through some of the personnel that's in AEW so far as male wrestlers. We have Sema, who I don't really know, but looks like he's from New Japan. Chris Jericho, Christopher Daniels, if you know from Impact Wrestling. Cody Rhodes. L. Lindemann.
Sounds like my old boss at McDonald's.
I know, it sounds like a real Americanized name there, but it looks like also possibly New Japan, Frankie Kazarian, if you guys remember Kazarian from TNA, Hangman Adam Page, Joey Janela, who I've never heard of, Matt Jacobson and Nick Jacobson, the Young Bucks, Jackson, my bad, Maxwell Jacob Friedman, who I haven't heard about, Pac, which if you know Neville from WWE.
I thought that was awesome. I didn't know WWE officially let him go until I saw that he had signed with them.
Yeah, I didn't think that. I thought his contract was. I knew by now, but I didn't think he was really doing much else. Scorpio Sky, Takahiro Yamamura. Yeah, I'll go with that. And then T-Hawk.
That one's a whole lot easier.
T-Hawk. Female wrestlers, you got Brandy Rose, who is also the chief brand officer, as I mentioned. Britt Baker, Penelope Ford. On the broadcast team, we have Alex Marvez.
And they're talking JR might come back to commentary.
See, now I thought JR and Jericho were creating a wrestling promotion. Is that what this is?
They might have their hand in this. I'm not sure. Because that's what I heard. I'd heard the same thing. That they were talking about doing it. Maybe they decided just to help out another corporation. Or maybe they're still doing their own thing. Who knows?
Yeah. Billy Gunn. He's going to be a backstage personnel. As well as BJ Whitmore, Dan Massey, Jeff Jones. Corporate staff is obviously Tony and Saeed Khan. Saeed, the father of Tony, who's just an investor. Tony is the president. And head of business development is Chris Harrington. So let's do a little fun game here.
Okay.
Since we are 20 minutes into this hour-long show. I want
really? Already?
Yeah, right? Time flies when you babble.
Yeah, hey.
I just want to go on to the WWE website here real quick. I'm going to pull up the roster. I just want to run through wrestlers who should stay in WWE or who should move over to AEW.
Now, we were talking earlier about Shinsuke Nakamura leaving and going to AEW.
Which I think if they do, it'll probably be the best thing for him. I don't think he's like... He doesn't have the room to be that top caliber star that he was in New Japan.
I just don't think he's been given the room to do so.
He definitely doesn't. So... No.
I know you don't like Shinsuke Nakamura.
No, he's an idiot. I fucking hate the dude.
I love Shinsuke.
That sucks. Yeah, let me, where the fuck are the... Okay, here we go, stars. Alright, so we're just going to run through it. I'm just going to tell you a name. You tell me AEW or WWE, and then we'll just see how we feel if we agree. Aiden English.
AEW.
Agreed. AJ Styles.
WWE. Actually, I could go both ways with AJ, because pretty much anywhere he goes, I'd follow and watch.
I think AJ would be best in AEW if he's looking to kind of like slow down.
Yeah.
If he's willing to slow down so that doesn't need to work as much, I think AEW would be perfect. It would be best for AEW to have that star.
Right.
But if he still wants to run full time like he is now, I think
I think he's in his 40s, and I believe his contract was not that long with WWE also.
He's your age, man.
What?
AJ Styles is your age.
36?
Yeah.
Sure.
Well, yeah. You keep talking, I'll pull it up.
All right. Well, you want to scroll down and let me see some more of these
Nope.
people? No.
No, just keep talking about you, man.
Just keep talking about me.
Just keep talking about you.
Everybody still wants Punk to come back, too. What do you think?
No, I'm done with Punk.
Yeah, I think I'm done with Punk, too.
I heard, who's that guy's name? Dana
White.
I heard he badmouth Punk after his second loss.
Well, he didn't really badmouth Punk. What he said was, he's had 2 devastating losses. I'm not putting him in the ring again. And Punk's like, I got a contract for 3 fights. Take your money and run.
Oh, he was 41. You're right.
See?
Okay. When we get to his partner, we'll talk about him. Kira Tozawa.
AEW.
Okay. I agree. I mean, I know he had a couple good runs with 205, but
the WWE just does not know how to use a little man properly.
Alexa Bliss
stays where she at.
Sanity's Alexander Wolf.
I don't know.
I want to say in WWE because I want Sanity and Bray Wyatt to do something together. I want that almost ministry faction again.
I think we'll see the rebirth of the faction. You've almost had a mini rebirth, but they haven't done shit with Sanity.
No,
I haven't really kept up on NXT.
No, it's just the problem is when you get into factions and groups, you only get up to 3 people, and that's it.
Yeah.
I want Sanity to join with the Bludgeon Brothers and with Bray Wyatt. I mean, they could have a pretty good faction like that runs a fucking, what's it called, Ruckshaw, whatever the fuck it is. Rickshaw. Is it Rickshaw?
I don't know.
The fucking Asian fucking running
I'm just,
cart.
Throwing out words here.
Yeah, just mow over fucking the talent and fucking wrestling, especially if they're looking to actually stop the brand split and everyone wrestles on every show. I think having a Sanity Wyatt family, collaboration would be beneficial for that. It's almost like an NWO or even a ministry kind of way, but it's for New Age now.
Yeah.
Alicia Fox.
Retired. Oh, wait, which one are we doing?
Alicia Fox.
Oh,
yeah, we'll do that. WWE, AEW, or just none of all.
I think she needs to do more of a backstage role.
In WWE or AEW?
WWE.
Okay. Almas?
I like him a lot, so I could watch him in either or.
Yeah. Ooh, we'll do that too. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. AEW, WWE.
AEW, just change the rules as we go along.
AEW, WWE, NXT, or gone.
Okay.
So I'm not sure how they list these. If they're NXT guys, we can move on, but whatever. So Cien Almas, you want to keep him WWE?
I'd keep him WWE.
Okay, I agree with that. I would move him to Raw, though.
Yeah, Raw needs a little more smaller guys.
Yeah. Apollo Crews?
Apollo Crews has been... I'd keep him WWE.
I'd put him in AEW.
I think he's coming into
They're pushing him. They are pushing him. I don't know if that push, because the biggest problem is like he's almost kind of like a Rey Mysterio Neville kind of thing. He's a built guy, but he's kind of a smaller guy than what people are used to as, headliners and stuff. I would say AEW. Aria Davari, I would keep on 205 Live.
Yeah.
Asuka.
WWE.
Baron Corbin.
Go away.
Yep. Bailey.
Go away.
I put her back down at NXT for a little bit.
I'd have to change. For me,
she needs a new character.
She needs a new character. I can't stand the
Hug Life.
The Hug Life.
Hug Life.
She has one of the worst finishers out there.
Mm-hmm. The man Becky Lynch.
She could stay. I dig her character.
Big E.
I think a switch to Raw would do him good. And a character.
Split up New Day.
Split New Day.
Big Show.
Retire. And that's nothing against Big Show. It's just I don't want. It's like the Undertaker, man. I don't want to see him get hurt in the ring.
Yeah, they got Braun Strowman now.
Yeah, they got Braun.
Billy Kay.
Keep the Iconics together.
I don't like them.
Oh, they're pleasantly annoying.
They're unpleasantly attractive. Bo Dallas.
Keep the B team. I love the B team.
Yeah,
but they haven't done anything recently besides they're singing around.
I keep them on WWE, but I put them on SmackDown.
They'd probably be a better fit for SmackDown.
Bobby Lashley.
Retire.
Yep. Bobby Roode.
Push.
Did he?
Yeah, WWE. I don't know how far he's gonna go. I really hope he becomes world champion or universal champion, but I don't know.
Booker T.
He can stay behind the scenes.
Braun Strowman.
Keep.
Bray Wyatt.
Keep.
Brie Bella.
Retire.
Brock Lesnar.
Go the fuck away.
Buddy Murphy.
Keep.
I like Buddy Murphy.
I would bring him up though.
Yeah, I put him on SmackDown for a little bit, but I mean, like the way he wrestles and everything, I think like, and it's kind of weird how they kind of pushed away from the cruiserweight matches on Raw, like the actual set cruiserweight matches are just matches.
Yeah.
But I would put him on SmackDown for a little bit. Byron Saxton.
He could stay on commentary.
Carmella. Why is that probably the ugliest fucking picture I've seen of her in my life?
I don't know. She should not take a picture straight on, I guess.
It almost looks like her eyes are cross-eyed.
She got big schnoz.
Yeah. Anyways, Carmella.
I keep her.
I put her at AEW. I would send her to AEW or down to NXT.
I don't know who Kathy Kelly is.
I think she's the fucking reporter in the back.
Oh.
Cedric Alexander.
Oh, I like him.
205 Live. Yeah. Cesaro.
Keep, but singles. I would break up the bar.
I would rather have Cesaro go to AEW and get a first start.
That would make a lot more sense, yeah.
Chad Gable.
He can go the fuck away.
Yeah. Charlotte.
She could stay.
Raw. I would put her back on Raw. Charlie Caruso. Back to commentate or whatever. Corey Graves.
I love him on commentary.
Yep. Kurt Hawkins.
AEW.
Yeah.
I feel like he's the Santino Marella right now of this generation, I feel.
I think he would benefit a lot more in NXT doing like, developmentals and stuff like that. Like, kind of like how Cassius Ohno was.
Yeah.
Just like, I mean, if he's going to have a losing streak, yeah, there you go. Kurt Axel, you said you keep him with the B team. Dana Brooke.
She can go.
Yeah.
Although as of recent, she has done a lot better, but it's not enough for me.
Daniel Bryan.
Keep. Yeah, it's.
I want to keep him. I wonder if like maybe like putting him on Raw would be better.
I think you're probably because Raw's just got big dudes.
Yeah,
they're lacking that little guy.
Yeah, and besides him having some matches with Seth Rollins and shit like that, I think would actually help out. So, all right, what do you think about Dash Wilder? One half of the Revivals.
I think breaking up the Revival would be a bad move, but I think they'd probably benefit going somewhere else.
I would rather see them probably in AEW as like the top tag team there. Yeah. I mean, to have them fight the Young Bucks, I think would be some
amazing.
pretty good matches. Absolutely. I don't know who Dasha Fuentes is.
She's probably a backstage interviewer.
Yeah, move on. David Otunga.
He can stay wherever the hell he's at.
Commentating?
Yeah.
Dean Ambrose?
He needs to be a main eventer.
Stay on Raw?
Yeah.
Dolph?
Actually, I think he would benefit from AEW.
I
think AEW would benefit from Dolph, too, though, at the same time.
Yeah. Do you think if he was to move to AEW, like, he would be able to keep the Ziggler thing, or he'd have to change his
He'd probably have to change his name.
Drake Maverick.
He can go to hell away.
Yeah. Drew Gulak.
Pissing himself and shit. Gulak, I'm not too sure. I've only seen him a handful of times.
I've enjoyed him a lot more now that like kind of like more of a rugged look kind to him. I think that kind of like opened up his personality a little bit more. I would keep him on 205 Live. McIntyre.
Keep him on Raw.
Keep him on Raw. Elias.
Keep him on Raw.
I'd put him on SmackDown. I'd have him grow on SmackDown. There's too many big guys on Raw right now for him to like kind of move forward.
I think he gets a hell of a pop though when he comes out.
Yeah. Ember Moon.
To me, I'd move her to SmackDown.
Okay.
Or AEW. I think with Ronda Rousey on Raw, she's just gonna get lost in the mix.
Yeah, wait till we get to Ronda.
Yeah.
I keep her on Raw though. The Colognes, Epico Cologne.
I think they'd benefit from going somewhere else.
AEW. Eric Young. I feel like kind of like I said earlier with the Sanity and stuff. I think they all should stay, but do that faction thing with the Bludgeon Brothers and Fandango.
I like him and what's his face as the Fashion Police. I wish they can wrestle too.
Yeah,
they're the Santino Morellas of the tag team division.
I think they should go. Oh wait,
they might do good in AEW.
No, just go away. Not even AEW. No, Balor.
He'd probably be better off in AEW, but I would love to see him be top guy.
If he doesn't go to AEW, I'd rather see him on SmackDown. I think there's more there for him.
Yeah.
The problem with Raw is like they're so focused on, fucking like Dean Ambrose, Seth Rollins, Gallows now, or not Gallows.
McIntyre,
Braun Strowman.
Yeah.
And because fucking the Universal title is being hostage by fucking Brock, it doesn't help. Gallagher, I would leave on 205 Live.
Goldust, I'd definitely put him behind the scenes for AEW. I believe there's he's got to have a little bit of that, his dad's magic, I think, in booking matches and stuff like that. I think he'd
benefit in AEW as like a writer, storylines and stuff like that.
That'd be cool.
Grand Metalik.
He can stick with his Lucha House Party.
God, so dumb. Greg Hamilton. I think he does the announcing for
just skip the announcers.
NXT, yeah.
Don't fuck about the announcers.
Harper, same thing. Sanity stuff.
Stuff.
Heath Slater.
Probably benefit from AEW. I just think he's so much of a joke.
Oh yeah, and the fact that like out of everyone, like he's one of the longest veterans at fucking WWE now. I think he's been, I don't know how long he's fucking been there like a while, it's got to be at least over a decade now.
Oh, it's got to be over a decade.
Hideo Itami.
He'd benefit from AEW.
Jason Jordan.
He's on the shelf at the moment.
I think he can't wrestle anymore.
That hasn't come out fully being said yet, but that's what it's looking like. I know he's doing behind the scenes stuff right now.
So Slater has been in WWE since 2006.
13 years.
Yeah.
Wow.
Jeff Hardy?
Retire.
If anything, go. He could be a producer for WWE if he wanted to, or
he could training do commentary for AEW
or developmental in NXT.
Yeah.
Working the fucking developmental school, whatever it's called. Usos.
I don't care where they go because I'd still watch them. I like them on SmackDown though.
I think SmackDown's the best. Mahal.
Go away.
Cena.
Go away.
Yep. JoJo.
I
think she's an announcer, right? Pass. I forgot Coachman's back. Kalisto.
He can stay in his house party.
Kane.
Go away.
Yep. He fucking enjoys mayorship. Carl Anderson. The Good Brothers. The Club.
I would like to see them stick around, but I want them to take more of an edgier, what I think they should be, and not calling everybody nerd.
Either they need a push on SmackDown or AEW.
Yeah.
Do you think AEW is going to have like a Bullet Club kind of thing? Or do you think that's kind of like a Ring of Honor New Japan kind of... Because I know Cody and the Young Bucks call themselves the Elite. But I mean, like, it's like going to be like the club kind of thing?
I'm sure not at first, but I'm sure once they develop and they get a deeper roster, that they're probably going to have to do something like that.
Gotcha. For the rest of these, we're just going to pick what... It doesn't matter what company. New Japan, Lucha Underground, Ring of Honors, TNA, any of them. Just because now we're just kind of cluttering up AEW. Kevin Owens.
I'd keep him WWE.
Okay. Killian Dane. Sanity. Sanity stuff.
Same.
Kofi.
Lucha.
Lucha Underground?
Yeah.
With Xavier?
No.
No, just solo?
Just by himself. I feel like he's a wasted talent.
Connor. The Ascension.
I never really cared for the Ascension.
I put him and his partner in Lucha Underground. I think they kind of have like that whole dark.
Look, yeah.
Kurt Angle.
He can retire.
Retire, but
I like him as GM though. I really did enjoy him as GM.
Yeah, the problem with like wrestlers being general managers is everything becomes like a personal attack against them. You know, like, and they still fight. Like with Paige, it was fine because it wasn't like they were working towards a match for her.
Right.
If Kurt Angle was GM, that's fine, but they should officially retire, no longer have matches and stuff like that. Just be done. Or work as like a producer or something like that, or executive. Look for talent, like a talent scout or something like that. Lana?
Just be Rusev's fucking
valet, and that's
valet.
it.
Yeah.
Lindsay Dorado.
Isn't he part of the Lucha House party?
Maybe.
I don't know.
Leo Rush.
Fucking go away. I cannot stand him.
I hate him. Liv Morgan.
Come to my house.
God, I love Liv Morgan.
Yeah.
Her, and then the next girl we're going to talk about after her are going to be my favorites. Luke Gallows, the Good Brothers with...
A good push with the right gimmick for them would do them a whole hell of a lot of good.
Yeah. Liv Morgan, are we keeping her on Raw?
I would keep her on Raw.
Okay. Mandy Rose.
Yes.
How do you feel about that storyline with the Usos?
I kind of like it.
Yeah.
It's
edgy.
It's edgy. It's got that... and I think it'll help Naomi, too. Because to me, Naomi's a hit-and-miss character.
Yeah. Maria Kanellis, she's just a valet, so whoever
she
fucking husband
she could stay a valet, even though her husband... Where's her husband at? I haven't seen him in a while.
I think he's in 205 Live.
Is he?
I think so. He's right there. Mark Andrews.
I have no idea who he is.
No idea. Maurice.
She can stay at home.
See how it just gone?
Yeah, I mean, if she comes out with Miz, that's cool. Because they play off each other very well.
Matt Hardy?
He's retired.
He is retired, like officially?
I think he's officially retired.
Mickey James?
She can retire.
Yeah. Mike Kanellis?
Keep him wherever the hell he's at.
I want to say he's in 205 Live. Mojo Rawley?
Might benefit him going to a different company. AEW
Impact?
or Impact.
I think Impact.
Impact, probably.
Mustafa Ali?
He can go anywhere he wants, but I think his best option right now is to stick with WWE for the time being.
Work towards that Cruiserweight title?
Yeah.
He hasn't been Cruiserweight champion, right?
No.
No, not yet. Naomi?
She could stay on SmackDown.
Natalya?
She's got to be nearing the end of her career.
Yeah, I would say retire. Nia Jax?
Keep her on SmackDown. Or Raw.
Keep her on Raw. I agree. Nikki?
Go away.
No Way Jose?
He needs a different gimmick, but he's a good wrestler. I'd keep him. But I think I'd move him to SmackDown.
I'd probably drop him to NXT for a bit until they find something better for him. Nomar Dar?
Keep
Noam Dar? Paige, I don't think they're doing anything with her yet. Paul Heyman, Peyton Royce. You said the Iconics you like on SmackDown?
I do.
Primo Cologne.
They can go away.
Go away. R-Truth.
I come to a crossroads with R-Truth because I really do enjoy R-Truth. And he is good in the ring, but he's getting to that older part. I say it's probably about time for him to maybe step back and take a manager role and maybe have a faction.
Yeah, going away is probably the best.
Yeah.
Just retiring. Randy Orton.
He can go away.
Yeah, he'd retire. Rey Mysterio.
Go away.
I'd put him at Lucha Underground.
He's already there.
No, he's on SmackDown.
He was already there.
Yeah, go back. Let's go back.
He's got his own organization too.
Does he?
Yeah.
Okay, go there. Razor, the
AOP,
Authors of Pain.
I think keeping him on Raw would be.
You remember Raw?
But drop Drake.
God, yeah, that was ridiculous.
It doesn't make sense why this little itty bitty guy is their manager.
Yeah. Roman Reigns, if he comes back.
Raw.
Rousey, I vote go away. Just go away.
She's too stiff in the ring, and she's gonna hurt somebody.
Yeah. Rowan, if he comes back, same thing. Sandy stuff. Ruby Riott. SmackDown. Back to SmackDown?
Yeah.
Rusev.
Without the Riot Squad.
Just on her own?
Still on her own. Because they're gonna split up eventually.
I think they'll stay together when they start, because I think they really want to push for this whole tag team thing.
But there's 3 of them now.
Yeah, so keep a faction thing. Rusev
would probably benefit from AEW. I don't think WWE doesn't use him right. He's a beast and he is phenomenal, and he does not get the push he deserves. And he finally got a title again.
Yeah, Sami Zayn.
AEW.
I'd put the mask back on him, make him El Generico, and throw him in Lucha Underground.
He's been out for a while.
Singh brother Samir.
Yeah, go the hell away.
It's Mojo.
Keep him in WWE because nobody else is gonna.
I send him back to Impact. Make him, put him back to kind of like what built him. I don't think they have enough room for him at WWE. I don't think he'll ever be champion, or if he will be, it won't be for like a year or so.
Champion.
Yeah. Sarah Logan.
Keep her
on Raw.
I would like to see her and Ruby Riott go at it. Actually,
I think that'd be cool. Sasha Banks.
Can go away.
Revival. What did we say on them? AEW. If anything. Rollins. Keep on Raw.
I would move him to SmackDown.
SmackDown? I can see that. Sheamus.
I think he needs to go. I know he's injured, so that's a lot of what does it for me. I think he's going to be good in developmental.
Shelton.
He can go.
Retire. You were all like excited for him.
I
when
was,
he came back.
but he came back and it was very lackluster for me.
Shinsuke.
I think we talked about AEW for him.
Sin Cara. He needs to go. Just anywhere. I mean, like at this point, when you read up all the botches he does and how injured he gets, he needs to go. Sonya Deville.
Oh, that bitch is bad. She's on SmackDown, right?
Yes.
I think she needs to move to Raw.
Singh brothers Sunil.
No, they fucking go away.
Tamina.
Go away.
Retire. Brian Kendrick.
Is he even still around?
I think he's on 205 Live.
He can stay there.
Miz.
One more title run and then go.
Titus.
He can go.
Go.
I used to really like him too.
Mm-hmm.
He does a lot of stuff outside for kids and families and stuff like that. So I like him. So he should still definitely be a WWE ambassador.
Yep.
But I don't want to see him in the ring anymore.
Suicide. TJP.
See what you did there.
See, I did that.
AEW.
It baffled me to find out that he was actually Suicide in Impact.
Yeah.
I couldn't. For the life of me,
Hogan unmasked him.
Why? I know, and I just couldn't remember it. That's escaped my mind, because the only thing I remember about Suicide was the last time because he changed his name to something began with an N. Manic, and he was part of that whole stable that James Storm was putting together. But yeah, totally forgot that fucking TJP was fucking Suicide.
Suicide's been a couple different people.
Mm-hmm. Tony Nese.
205 Live.
205 Live. Ty Dillinger. Impact. Tyler Breeze.
I could see him Impact. Honestly, I want to see him in a what the hell's that match called? Not Destiny. Is it Destination X?
Ultimate X. if they change his character and he stopped being that flamboyant bullshit, I think he'd like be really good in AEW.
I think the flamboyant will set him aside from everybody else. So.
Yeah, but they don't need it. He needs to be more aggressive. They need more aggression in wrestling. Undertaker.
Retire.
Yeah. Victor with the Ascension.
What did we say about the other one?
Lucha.
Lucha.
Xavier Woods.
I'd go back to Impact.
Impact.
He could probably be a big fish.
Zack Ryder. Retire. Zelina Vega.
She could stay with CN
Almas. Where is the NXT team? Who are the champions now? So we have Bryan and Brock, Ronda, Asuka, Dean, and Rusev. I hate this fucking tag team. I just Gable and Rude. That's stupid.
I'm waiting for Rude to get fed up with Gable. Ciampa's still champion in NXT.
Yep.
I kind of like him.
Ricochet, Shayna Baszler, 2-time Undisputed Era. Pete Dunne, Rhea Ripley. Where is... Let's go to NXT real quick. Adam Cole.
Oh, he needs to be main roster.
Main roster, Aleister Black.
Main roster
SmackDown for Adam Cole or Raw?
SmackDown.
Aleister Black?
Raw.
I don't know who she is. I don't know who he is. Bianca?
SmackDown.
Bobby Fish? Do you keep the Undisputed Era together?
Huh?
Do you keep the Undisputed Era together?
I bring them up, yeah.
All together as groups?
I bring them up in a situation where, I don't know, like, if the Shield ever gets back together or you have another 3-man group together.
Sanity?
I think you build up to them for Sanity. Kind of like a War Games.
So, New Day?
Yeah, something like New Day. You know, New Day out there, best 3-man team, and then all of a sudden, Undisputed Era music hits, and they come out of nowhere.
I think Candice LeRae is one of the people they're calling up. No, that was AC Evans. Never mind. Pass. Gross.
Man.
Pass. EC3.
Oh, he's coming up.
Yeah. Raw, SmackDown.
He should go to SmackDown.
Mm-hmm.
I think SmackDown needs someone like him.
What the fuck are they called? War
Machine?
War Machine? But they're not called War Machine anymore, right? Called something else? If you know what War Machine's called right now, I can't remember fucking what. It don't matter. But they're not coming up anytime soon. Don't know. Johnny Gargano.
He's probably gonna get stuck in 205 Live.
Yeah. Kairi Sane.
SmackDown.
Cassius Ohno.
Raw.
I
would give him a short run in Raw just to see, because Chris Hero or whatever you want to call him, he is good, but he comes off as really fucking whiny too sometimes.
Yeah.
Undisputed Era.
Yeah, Undisputed Era. Lacey Evans is one coming up.
Yeah.
Raw or SmackDown?
Raw.
Yeah, SmackDown. Lars Sullivan, I heard, is going to SmackDown because they don't have enough big guys. But do you agree with that? Yeah. Don't know. Matt Riddle, he just got here. He'll be down there for a bit.
Has he even had matches yet?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they suck.
Really?
I don't like him. He wrestles barefoot, which is annoying. Don't know. Nikki Cross is coming up. She's probably going to go with Sanity.
Man. You want to play with Nikki? I love her promos, man.
Otis,
they're on their way up.
Heavy Machinery.
I would put them on Raw because I would love to see them go against AOP.
I can see that. Percy Watson, don't know. Pete Dunne, he's probably going to be down there in a while with the NXT UK. Don't know. Ricochet will be down there for a bit.
Oh, that's the guy. Remember I was telling you about...
Who's the guy?
The guy from Impact Wrestling that they signed?
This?
I think that's him.
Raul Mendoza?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Maybe he's Mexican. I don't know.
Ricochet, he'll be down there probably, he'll probably be down there.
He'll come to SmackDown, though.
Yeah, probably after WrestleMania, if that. Riddick Moss, don't know. Undisputed Era, we already talked about. I can't remember what fucking War Machine's called now. Don't matter. Shane Thorne, don't know. Shayna Baszler, she's gonna probably come up after WrestleMania.
She is part of the 4 Horsewomen, right?
Yes.
Of UFC?
Yeah.
So she go to Raw.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're gonna see Rousey. I just don't like Rousey. Shayna Baszler, though, that bitch is bad.
Mm-hmm. Steve Cutler, don't know. Tanara Conti, don't know. Don't know. Tommaso Ciampa, I don't think he'll ever be main roster. If he is, it's going to be like 205 Live. He's going to be the next Neville.
Then put him in AEW.
Ooh, New Japan.
Oh.
New Japan would be
New
cool.
Japan.
Don't know. Tucker, no. Heavy Machinery, we said Raw. Tyler Bate, he'll probably stay with UK for a bit. If he comes up, it'll probably be 205 Live. Don't know. Velveteen Dream, I'm surprised they didn't announce him coming up.
See, that's what I thought, too. The rumor was that he was coming up soon.
And then Wesley Blake, the former partner of Murphy. He's probably going to... He could go to AEW, but he ain't got much going on. Is that it?
That's it.
Is that it? I don't know anyone about NXT UK. 205 Live, don't matter. We already did the current superstar. That's fine. Yeah.
I'm shocked Pete Dunne's still champion.
He's been champion for a while, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, what else did we talk about? AEW. We talked about some shit. We don't need to talk about the Evolution. Royal Rumble's coming up. Maybe we can talk about that next. We'll do the predictions for that next week.
Man, see, and I had my heart set on my black horse being Kenny Omega to win the Royal Rumble until he signed with AEW.
Did he officially sign with AEW? Like, officially signed?
That's what I've been reading.
Kenny Omega.
I just think it'd be cool if they bring someone like that out and actually let him win the Royal Rumble right off the bat.
Kenny Omega turned down his offer from WWE rumored. Kenny Omega rejects contract offer amid AEW buzz. Yeah, maybe. Let's see here. What else is there? Royal Rumble is out to the 27th, so hopefully we get together.
We're back again.
And again. So far in the Royal Rumble, the people who are announced as far as guys is R-Truth, Drew McIntyre, Big E, Kofi Kingston, Xavier Woods, Finn Balor, Seth Rollins, Jeff Hardy, Dean Ambrose, Bobby Lashley, Samoa Joe, John Cena, Elias, Baron Corbin, Jinder Mahal, Apollo Crews, Almas, Mustafa Ali, and Rey Mysterio.
So if you just had to pick from this group,
McIntyre.
I feel like it should be McIntyre.
Yeah. It either has to be McIntyre or it has to be Balor, just depending on, who they're looking for to push. And if McIntyre wins, I see him going for the Universal title. If they have an option of one or the other. If Finn Balor wins, I'm hoping that AJ ends up beating Daniel at the Royal Rumble. And if Finn wins, I hope he wants to face AJ. Because I think that'd be cool. Demon Finn Balor. Because they did face each other once in WWE. I think it was was it Survivor Series? They faced each other once at some pay-per-view. I can't remember what the hell it was, but I think that'd be another good match to see.
I think something needs to happen with, I enjoy Finn in the wrestling ring, but something needs to be tweaked about him for me. I think they need to have that demon side a little more often, but I'd like to see him have the internal struggle between the demon and the man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but no.
Nah, that's shit all over my dreams.
That's too fake.
But that's what wrestling's missing.
That's long gone, though, man. That's long gone. I mean, look at us. We wanted to focus on kayfabe in this entire show, and we haven't done that yet.
Not once.
Not once in 40 episodes. We break kayfabe all the time.
All time.
So we agree on Drew?
I agree with Drew.
So far for the women, we got Carmella, Ember Moon, Natalya, Bayley, Ruby Riott, Liv Morgan, Sarah Logan, Sasha, Mandy Rose, Sonya Deville, Alicia Fox, Zelina Vega, and Naomi.
See, I had an idea in my head, but I thought what I would like to happen is that Becky Lynch would win the Royal Rumble, choose to fight Rousey, and be the first one to put Rousey down at WrestleMania.
I can see that.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah. Who's yeah. I think Becky could win. As far as storylines and everyone else, I don't see anyone else really going for it, but...
So do you think Cena ever breaks the record?
For Royal Rumble wins?
No, for championships. He's got one more to beat.
No.
No, I don't think so. And technically, Ric Flair has more than...
Yeah.
If they would include all the world titles or titles he had.
Yeah. See, that's the thing. Like, Becky and Charlotte aren't even mentioned in the fucking announcements.
No.
Weird. Other matches for the Royal Rumble, obviously Brock Lesnar for Strowman for Universal title. Buddy Murphy taking on Akira Tozawa, Kalisto, and Hideo Itami for the Cruiserweight Championship. Bryan vs. Styles for the WWE Championship. Asuka vs. Lynch for the Women's Championship. Rousey vs. Sasha for the Raw Women's Championship. And the Bar taking on Shane McMahon and The Miz, probably the main event for the Tag Team Championships.
You think that's going to be the main event?
It pays to be the owner's son. No, I don't think it's going to be the champ. No. Fucking it's going to be
Triple H.
No, it's going to be Lesnar and Strowman, man. You know, it should be Bryan and Styles. It's going to be Lesnar and Strowman. Yeah. It's garbage. Now, do you think that the women's Royal Rumble match is going to be after the men's like it was last year?
Honestly, I hope not.
I don't think it is.
I feel like that... I don't want to be that way. But to me, the men's Royal Rumble is a little more important to me. But...
January 27th is the Royal Rumble. It's a Sunday, just like every other pay-per-view over the last 30 fucking years that wrestling had. Out in Arizona. We'll do our predictions probably the day before, maybe. Or day of. Probably day before. Hopefully day before. Well, hopefully. Hopefully the day before. Oh, God. Speaking of the weekend of the 27th, January 26th is SCW New Beginnings, the first SCW show of 2019.
2019.
Of course, it's at the Shaban Civic Center out there in Shabans at 180 West 1st South Street in Shabans, Illinois. I think ticket prices are still like $12 at the door.
I think it's $12. I think it's $12 bar none. So it's $12 before, $12 at the door, which is still a good price and still probably cheaper than going to see the movies.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a good show. Obviously, we got the heavyweight champion. Maverick Cage, the tag team champions of Mulligan and Ricochet.
The Black Irish, right? I think that's what they decided on. Black Irish.
Yeah, mine was so much better.
Yeah, yours is
my tag team name was so much fucking better.
Definitely.
And then I forgot what this title's called.
That's the Genesis title.
Yeah.
Baynex. Is that Baynex?
I don't know. Maybe?
I think that's Baynex.
Okay, I'll go with Baynex. Yeah, January 26th, if we're able to get a match card for that, then we could kind of talk about that as well. But until that comes out, we cannot talk about it. But follow South Championship Wrestling on Facebook for all their current updates and events and everything. They have one almost every month. Awesome that a lot of them are on Saturdays as we requested, and we still don't go.
we still haven't gone.
But who knows? Maybe we could make an appearance on January 26th.
I could break out my JFW shirt.
Right?
Knock the dust off of it.
We talked about AEW already. Real quick before we get into today's pick of the week, we do have a website. Believe it or not. It's just freaking wrestling.myfreesites.net, which there's a link in our Podbean section. Yeah,
That's a whole fucking lot to say, right?
Yeah, but I'm not paying for the fucking website if no one's going to fucking use it. But the link is in the description of the show notes. There's also a link to it from our Facebook page. Yeah, so if you know of a wrestling company, or you guys, if you are an owner of an independent wrestling company, get a hold of us, because we definitely want to work a lot with independent wrestling, as we have mentioned a lot over the last couple years. Get a hold of us because we want to get a list of like independent wrestlers in the area. We want to get you know the events that are coming up for you guys. We can advertise them on our Facebook page and our website and everything. We kind of want our website to be a one-all for wrestling shows and indie wrestlers.
A hub.
There you go, hub, like Pornhub, but less
wrestling hub.
Yeah, less viewers. Pornhub gets a lot of people.
I wonder if anybody's coined wrestling hub.
No, you can look. Let me know.
I will.
Wrestle Hub. Yeah, just get a hold of us and everything because we definitely want to do a lot more with independent wrestling. Fun fact, last week I was out drinking with a buddy of mine and I bumped into Jay Jensen, who used to be co-owner of Elite Pro Wrestling with my cousin Mike.
Nice.
Who's known in the area under his wrestling name Acid. So, talked to him, added him back on Facebook. We're going to do some communicating. He had to have deleted me at some point because I don't delete people. But we're actually going to work on hopefully getting him and my cousin Mike on the show in the near future.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, to talk about their wrestling career, which spanned a little over 20 years between Lunatic Wrestling Federation, Elite Pro Wrestling, as far as the other various independent also companies. Plus, he hopefully, knock on wood, I think he's going to try to help me getting a hold of some of the old wrestling guys from the area too that used to wrestle with them, like I said, over the last 20 years and stuff like that. So work with him. Hopefully we get something together on that. But why don't we go ahead and you jump into your pick of the week.
So, we've been gone we've been on pause for a while. So long. In between that time, Impact Wrestling has brought in Willie the Mac or Willie Mac, whatever you want to call him.
Mac the Knife?
Mac the
Is that Mac the Knife from Lucha Underground?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. This is a big boy, man.
Mm-hmm.
But then he had a match with his buddy Rick Swan that was just phenomenal. So I picked that as my pick of the week. And I mean, you're going to see this big dude do stuff like almost like Brian Cage. But like, not as like Swolverine. He's got a nice little gut on him, but he's still stacked. But he keeps up with all the luchadors real easily. Also, OVE, you know who OVE is? Ohio versus everything. Sammy Callahan. They're starting a little feud, but Impact Wrestling moved to Pursuit Network, which I've never even fucking heard of.
No.
But check it out. Let me know what you think. Let Travis know what you think, because he's got to watch it too.
Yeah. Throw it up. Throw a response up, because obviously we're gonna post on our Facebook page. So throw a comment on your opinion on it. If you guys have an opinion on a show of the week that you would recommend, let us know. We'll definitely see what we can do about doing something like that. Like I said, because we're not really paying for shit. We're kind of just like linking YouTube.
Yeah,
so thank God for YouTube.
YouTube.
Real quick, another wrestling company I came across that I want to give everyone know about. January 19th, CSW is having a show out in River Grove, Illinois.
Is that Chicago Style Wrestling?
I don't know, maybe. I don't fucking know. Yep, there we go, Chicago Style Wrestling.
Nice.
Thank God you're there. So January 19th. I don't know a lot of people in this picture, but I
recognize Marche.
Oh, there he is, yeah. And I do know Willie the Bomb. He's from Team Dammit, or the Soul Touches, if you will.
Ah.
He was, you weren't around for New Breed Wrestling down in Buckley, but he used to wrestle down there. Then, yeah, he said there's Ricochet. I don't know the other people, but they got some women wrestlers and stuff like that.
Looks like they have a women's tag team division.
That's awesome. So that's January 19th. If you guys want to check that out as well, like I said, that's up in River Grove, Illinois. I'm not sure where it's at, but there's that. Let me look around here.
Sounds like one of those places we always say is north.
It's got to be north.
It's probably south.
I hope it's south. What else? Let's see if there's any other wrestling shows that I've seen that maybe I missed. SCW we mentioned on January 26th. That's no.
Nope.
So, if I haven't mentioned your wrestling show, because now I'm at the end of February, if I haven't mentioned your wrestling show, you're like, hey, we have a wrestling show coming up, just send us a message and let us know. We'll talk about it on the show, and it's free.
Free
For the love of
advertising.
God, I know. It is out there.
Free advertising.
Yeah, don't be like that one wrestling company that didn't want to give us the time of day, and now they don't get shit. You know who I'm talking about.
I don't remember who they are.
Bunch of nothing.
Bunch of nothing. Stupid.
So, yeah, just make sure you follow us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, JFW Podcast. If you guys know of a fan of wrestling who thinks they'll have an interest in our show, we are on iTunes, Podbean, Google Play, and Spotify, just by searching JFW Podcast. Also, if you guys have any questions you want to ask us of that, we would love to do a Q&A, but we need some questions from you guys to do so. Just our opinions on wrestling stuff, who you think would win what, stuff like that. Just an idea. You got anything?
No. Time to ring the bell on this episode.
As always, I am Travesty.
I'm Dizzle J. I didn't fuck it up.
Can you just say I'm Dizzle J?
Nope. I had to fuck it up.
Oh, God. And thank you for listening to another episode of Just Freaking Wrestling, the JFW Podcast.
Peace.